How are you just navigating this new normal?
Yeah, the new normal. I tell you what, I mean, it's all about, Zoom and videos and trying to stay in touch and communicating that way. It's been really interesting. The key to it still is, the people. And I've got a great group of assistants that we stay in contact, quite a bit to try to make sure that we're staying in touch with our players to find out their needs, their progressions, and what we need to do to get ourselves better. So, yeah, communication is still the key, and all these lovely ways of doing ways through video, sending videos, streaming, things such as that is pretty much, our new normal at this moment in time.
And even though your athletes aren't, physically here on campus with you in the weight room, what is your expectation as far as keeping up with the training?
I tell you, this particular time of the year, if we were going to try to find a silver lining in this whole deal with our guys' training, is that obviously our emphasis at this moment in time would be football. We'd be in spring football right now. So the weight training would be secondary, so to speak. This is a great deloading phase time of the year for us. They've just come out of the winter where we've been overloading and progressing for 8 weeks straight. At this particular time of the year now, our guys would deload and just exercise, and we'd go back on working on technique and form, learning new exercises. It's going to start to prepare us for our loading phase again that we will do in the summer. So the bottom line is this particular time of the year, if our guys can continue to just start to do some type of activity, keep themselves active, elevate their heart rate, and just get some mobility, just move around and do some exercises would be the main thing that we'd be looking at this time of the year.
What have you seen some of your guys do? I know they're kind of getting creative. I've seen some videos on Twitter. What have you seen from them?
It's been absolutely awesome. The biggest thing that we've done first as a staff was we wanted to make sure that we set up our traditional lifting plan. And that would be for guys that had a traditional room to be in where they could do their bench squats and cleans and other type of weight room basic lifting activities. We think that some guys at this moment in time have some of that ability and availability to do some of those things right now. And so we've got that plan set, ready to go, that we're updating every week for those guys that can continue to do that. Most importantly, my guys are communicating. My assistants are communicating with their group to find out exactly what their needs are. Some guys don't have anything at all, so we're going to encourage things like just go for a jog. There's sit-ups and push-ups to do, and things such as that. Some guys might have a sledgehammer in the garage, some old tires in the back in their backyard. So we're trying to develop individual programs that we can do for them as well. But it's been absolutely amazing. Their creativity has definitely surpassed mine. We're watching guys who are, jumping on 45-inch trash cans, guys who are doing lunges and squats with giant water bottles. We're watching guys push trucks, pulling trucks, and even lifting boulders to do curls with. So, I'm glad. It's so encouraging and so proud to see that these guys are trying to find a way to continue to move in the right direction when it comes to training their bodies.
What's been your favorite so far that you've seen?
Well, I think the most impressive we've seen right now so far was this with a set of 10 on jumping on a recycle bin. That actually I went outside to go out and measure myself, and the ones here in Champaign measure 45 inches from bottom to top. So that was probably very impressive there. Another one was Quan Martin, who was bench pressing at home using tires and rims and trying to work out, using those for plates. I've got another one I'm posting up a little bit later today with Kendrick Green and Jamal Woods doing a superset of pushing a truck and supersetting curls with a boulder. So it's absolutely amazing the things that these guys are coming up with. And I'm telling you, they've surpassed my creativity, and I'm excited and that they're finding a way to continue to stay in shape.
What kind of progress did they make from just this period in the off season in the weight room?
You know, we saw a lot of great progress. You know, the thing is that we talked about it back during the bowl was that, you know, good teams keep going on and bad teams just go home. They had, if we would not had an opportunity to go to a bowl, these guys could have been home for about eight weeks, which would have been 2 months of sitting home after the season doing nothing. You know, just Christmas feasts and treats and all that other stuff, you know, that goes on during the Christmas holidays. And then we'd come back in January and we would have had to start from ground zero, you know, to get this thing going again. The great thing about a bowl for me is the bowl preparation. We can continue to work out. They can continue to lift and run and can work on their skills and drills, their craft. So they actually had 4 weeks off instead because of the bowl opportunity. And that was absolutely perfect. That's